Welcome to Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri for the fourth game tonight in the LN Invitational basketball tournament where the St. Pius Warriors will be taking on the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers. Good evening and welcome. I'm Jack Hankovich, joined alongside with my partner John Harris, and we're going to bring you all of tonight's game action here on North Nation Sports.
We have a great matchup for you tonight.
That we do. Now let's jump into some keys to victory. In order for St. Pius to win tonight, they want to defensively get into the passing lanes and pressure the basketball, outwork the other team for sure. And then offensively, they want to get out in transition, move the basketball to find the open shots and knock them down. Along with that, they will need to use Natalie Rippey, who had a very good game on Monday, to win, for sure.
And in order for the Lincoln College Prep Tigers to win, they need to get rebounds, play fast, and shooting needs to make their shots, the basics of basketball.
For sure. They will also be looking at Chorus Davis to carry them tonight to the victory. And now the question, who do you think will win?
I think Lincoln Prep has an amazing chance to win tonight, especially in this kind of matchup. I think that it's a golden ticket.
I personally think that St. Pius could pull this one off. I mean, if they stay true to their keys and if they teamwork for sure, I think they could win this.
Most definitely.
Now let's go to the studio. We're going to send it courtside with Garrett and Ryan.
Thanks, Jack and John. Welcome to the Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri for the Liberty North Invitational Basketball Tournament, where the St. Pius Warriors and the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers go to battle tonight. Good evening and welcome. I'm Garrett Lynn, joined alongside my partner Ryan Hedgepath, and we're going to bring you all of tonight's game action live on North Nation Sports Network.
That's right, Garrett. We have a great matchup for you tonight, and now let's head to the tip-off.
Welcome back to Liberty North High School Fieldhouse for tonight's women's basketball.
As we count down to tip-off, we have 30 seconds left. It looks like we will be taking out the rest of the time and resetting. We're going to have player introductions first. First for the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers. Actually, first we will have our athletic director here at Liberty North, Bob Cornell, present the academic all-tournament teams to both the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers and the St. Pius Lady Warriors.
All-tournament team. This deserving player demonstrates outstanding academic achievement with a great GPA.
As we await who wins the academic honors, here we will hear right now.
For Lincoln Prep High School,
For Lincoln Prep, it will be Ajne Bradley, number 2. She's a senior and really helped them in the win Monday.
And your academic all-tournament team player.
And for the St. Pius Warriors, it is Kate Parrish, also a senior. And both seem to be starting for their respective teams.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup.
It's always great to see athletes honored for their academics, like success.
Number 5, Delia Pippin. Number 2.
Here will be the starting lineups for both teams. Starting for the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers, they have number 5, Delia Pippin. Number 2, Ajani Bradley. Number 3, Chorus Davis. Number 10, Amani Ein. And number 34, Josiah Nicholson. And for the St. Pius Warriors, number 2, Uchenna Aquine. Number 5, Kate Parrish. Number 15, Ashley Hall. Number 22, Mia Simone. And finally, number 40, Natalie Rippey. She really helped the team on Monday night in their win over Liberty North in the first round and was actually their player of the game.
Really looking for a big performance out of her tonight.
They seem to be doing some sort of huddle and breakdown at midcourt. Must be a tradition for them. Lincoln Prep with the more standard huddle over on their bench as we await this tip-off to this second round game.
Whatever floats their boat, Garrett.
Absolutely. And the winner of this matchup will be moving on to face the winner of the previous game, the Kearney Bulldogs, in the championship round. So this is a semifinal game, and the loser will face off against the St. Joe Central Indians in the third place game. So both teams will be playing on Friday. It is just a matter of what place. And here's the tip-off. Ball's up. And the Warriors come up with it and get an easy layup to start the game. Great tip by Natalie Rippey. And a finish by number 15, Ashley Hall, for the Warriors.
Quick little score there. Very different from our last game.
Very. Lincoln Prep gets the ball inside, loses it, and that will go back to the Warriors. Lincoln Prep was very impressive in their first win on Monday. I believe they defeated, actually I do not recall who they defeated. But they were very impressive, and they were led by Coris Davis and Johnny Bradley. Sorry, they defeated the Park Hill Trojans on Monday in pretty dominant fashion. And there's a three by number 2 for the Warriors, Ochana Anakwe. She also has a sister, twin sister, I do believe, Adana Anakwe, on the team as well. She is number 1 as the Warriors jump out to a 5-point lead here. Lincoln Prep seems to have a little mix-up on offense. Coris Davis really got it going for the Blue Tigers on Monday. There's a 3, just misses. Those were the type of shots that she was hitting. Now let's take another look at that 3-pointer for the St. Pius Warriors. Or we're going to stay with the live action. Here's the replay. Kick out. Great job stepping behind the arc, knowing her awareness, and hitting the 3. There's a missed 3-pointer. Cannot handle the rebound, and that will go back to the Lincoln Prep Tigers. Coach Atkins for the Blue Tigers does not seem pleased by the start of this game. And how could he be? We're so dominant on Monday, and they typically are. Great pass there by Johnny Bradley. Excuse me, I was looking at another name. And she gets the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers on the board there. Great pass by her to number 10, Amani Im, to get the first points of the game. I said. Can you see how that led to that? And Natalie Rippey going to the line, makes her first free throw after getting fouled there by number 2, Johnny Bradley. Second one up and just goes out. Rippey was, as I said before, the player of the game for the Warriors on Monday in the win over the Liberty North Eagles in the first round. The Blue Tigers seem to be running a weave motion type of offense here. Making the Pius defenders work and getting them out of position. And there's a good take, just misses. Get the offensive rebound, tipped, and back in the Warriors' hand. Uchana Inakwe takes it up. Miscommunication there with Rippey, and ball will be back in the Blue Tigers' possession. It's really important for Pius to jump out to this early lead over the Lincoln Prep. As Lincoln Prep, this is what they typically do to other teams. They typically get up early and just coast the rest of the way. Pius definitely not going to let that happen, though, and I'm guessing that was a talking point for Coach Daniels.
Pius really disrupting their offense tonight.
Absolutely, and there's a good look. A kick ahead by Inakwe. Good finish. Oh, and it rims out. Rippey tries to get the offensive board, and right after Lincoln Prep regains the board, dribbles it off their own foot, and it will be St. Pius's ball under the hoop. After those early points, we haven't really seen too much scoring so far, 3 minutes into the game. Both teams running a 5-out type of offense here. Really gets the defense out of position and confuses who has help side in the driving lanes. Lincoln Prep will get possession after that loose ball.
Lincoln Prep looking a little sloppy at the minute.
39? Yeah, 39, 35. 38, 35. 38, 35. And here we are. Get it inside and foul on the shot. Number 34, Josiah Nicholson, will be going to the line. She is just a sophomore, will look to lead the program in the future for Lincoln Prep.
Number 15, Ashley Hall, her first. Team first foul.
Here's Lincoln Prep's first free throws of the game. First one up. Got it. That'll get her on the board and get the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers to 3 points on the night.
Second one here.
Up and just hits the front rim. Fighting for the offensive rebound, and the Warriors take it, push it up the floor, no numbers, pulls it back out. And knock away with the ball up top. Smothering defense by Lincoln Prep, and she gets it on a run out.
lane.
Bradley with the open layup,
There
and
it
good.
Ashanae Bradley for 2.
Ashanae Bradley with her first points after the nice steal. Let's take another look at the hustle defensively and transitioning into the layup. Pestering defense, gets the ball away, wide open layup, finishes with the left. And now after a knocked away ball out of bounds, the Warriors will get it baseline.
A little confusion here from
Little-
Pius.
yeah.
4 out there right now.
They decided to play with 4, which is actually a technical foul, so they should not do that.
Yeah, it's usually not a great idea, Garrett.
There's a nice little pass, but it gets tipped by Bradley. She really does a lot of work on the defensive end. Not only does she score a lot, but her defense is what leads to it. And Rippey with a great three-point shot. Not many
range
shooters in this tournament as great as she is. Now, of course, Davis bringing the ball up, kicks to the wing, sets a screen. Both teams with the 5-out motion, gets the defense moving. Tip ball, and Pius with the rebound. Of course, Davis now with the defense, pressuring full court. Checked into the game for Pius at point guard is number 12, Olivia White. They get the ball in Rippey's hand once again. Motion, White with the drive, and fouled.
Lincoln Prep looks like they're trying to turn up the tempo a little bit in this game.
Absolutely, and that's kind of their style, is they want to get out and run, they want to make layups, they want to pressure and beat you with their defense more than their offense. But at the same time, they can slow it down and make sure to run their stuff, get great looks, and knock down open shots. So they're really unique, and they can play both ways. Most teams only like playing one way. Lincoln Prep's rare, and they can play both, and Pius has really been able to control the tempo of this game, making it slow down and play at their pace. Rippey open in the corner, pump fakes, kicks to the top of the key. Great look down in the post, hook shot, and gets it to go. Number 25, Anna Cernick with the make. Her first 2 points of the game brings the lead for the Lincoln Prep, for St. Pius to 6, excuse me, yeah, 6. And let's take another look. Great feed by White, and gets it to fall. Nice pass inside, and jumps on her back. She still gets it to fall. And 1 for Josiah Nicholson, as she will be heading to the line after the bucket.
It's their second trip to the line already in this game.
And that not only is her third points, but brings the lead back down to 4 with a chance to cut it to just 3.
Her first team second foul.
And after Cernick with the great make down on the offensive end, she comes down and fouls. Luckily, she misses the free throw, so it does not cost them too much, but they get the rebound and travel, now back in Lincoln Prep's possession. Baseline here, Bradley will inbound.
Called on the Warriors.
Cross screen, and Seals gets it, does not get the layup to fall. Pius with the push ahead, or with the kick out.
Sloppy pass. Still
Both
gets the
teams
ball.
with some sloppy ball there, and there's another bad pass. Of course, Davis, nice move, spin move, left hand, gets it to go, and 1. Great finish by Corus Davis there. Being able to finish through the contact, not something that we can see very much at the high school level.
Number 12, Olivia White.
And St. Pius coach Daniels will call a timeout here, not liking what she is seeing. Early here, St. Pius has really been able to control the tempo, but lately in these last few minutes, Lincoln Prep has really been able to speed them up, make them throw sloppy passes, and get easy points in transition.
Yeah, they're really getting Pius out of their comfort zone, making them make bad decisions, bad passes, and it's led to points for Lincoln Prep.
And that's how Lincoln Prep likes to play. That's how they get a lot of points. They score a lot of points typically, traditionally, and that's what's led to them to winning this tournament the last few years. And even when we interviewed Course Davis after the game on Monday, she said, I mean, yeah, it was a tough game against Park Hill, but we've won this tournament the last few years. We weren't going to go out in the first round. And she's at the line right now after the and one layup. Free throw is up. Misses. Pius regains the rebound and brings it up the court. The 5'2" junior White gets it to Rippey, and she knocks down the free throw jumper. She now has 6 points and extends the lead to 4. Let's take another look at that. Great dish off by White, and wide open shot knocks down. Now that the Warriors get out in transition, another layup, and they miss that one. Get the offensive board, however. Find someone in the corner, but is picked off by number 1, Ayana Williams. Lincoln Prep brings it up, gets it taken away, and takes it right back. Really sloppy basketball right now.
These teams are not playing disciplined right now, Garrett. They gotta be better.
And trying to get the ball into Course Davis's hands, slow down the tempo, get into their offensive set. Horns look here. Bradley gets inside, left-handed finish. Great finish by Bradley. She now has 4 points on the game, and her and Course Davis really are what lead the offensive attack for the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers. And now here's some other defense. Oh, I don't know about that call, but they call a blocking foul on Course Davis. Probably would have been no call in my book, but the ref must have seen something different.
Course Davis, her second team third foul.
That is her second foul already, which is huge for the Tigers, as she's what helped lead that offensive attack along with Bradley, and having her out is a big loss. There's a great pass and misses the layup, but does get fouled. Number 25, Anna Cernick, will head back to the line. St. Pius has really played together so far, moving on offense as one, a cohesive unit, and that's what's led to their open looks. And they run some great backside stuff when posting up their big to kind of mix up who has the help on the lobs like that.
They've really taken control of their opportunities and capitalized on them.
Absolutely. And as Cernick knocks down the first free throw, here's her second one up. And just rims out, but they do get the offensive rebound. Oh, and there's a travel call on Cernick that will bring the ball back into the Blue Tigers' possession. Pressure in here, not really sure why, but that is their decision. Bradley bringing it up, trying to break down the defense. White was smothering defense. White not backing down at all from the senior Bradley as she gets the offensive miss. Last 10 seconds, Bradley blows by, misses, offensive board, gets the layup to fall, as that it will be the end of the first quarter. Score 14-13 St. Pius with the 1 point edge over the Blue Tigers.
Neither of these teams really have too much size, Garrett. They've just really been just using their speed.
And now we're going to go to a replay of that finish. Let's check it out. Great offensive board finish through the contact. Maybe could have been a foul there, but no call. And that is what wraps up our first quarter. Now let's head to a commercial break from our sponsors.
The foundation helped me.
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 The Learning Enrichment Grant from the Liberty Education Foundation helped us do water quality testing for Liberty Creek water and the water analysis.
And welcome back to the Liberty North Invitational Tournament. Here we have the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers facing off against the St. Pius Warriors. We just wrapped up the first quarter. It is a 14-13 lead for the Warriors. Right now they're being led by Natalie Rippey, who has 6 of their 14 points. And the Tigers of Lincoln Prep have really been led by both Bradley and Davis. And Davis is back in the game despite the fact that she has 2 fouls already. And they feed the post again. She already has 5 already in the game and has been fouled multiple times. That really seems to be what the Tiger offense is trying to do, is feed her right now as they're looking inside. And of course Davis drives in, gets the layup to fall. Great finish by the junior Davis. Let's take another look at that amazing finish by the junior. Crossover, blow by, 2 steps through contact, and gets it to fall. And we just had a travel call on the Warriors, and Lincoln Prep will get back possession. Davis bringing up the ball right now. Seemed to just be an isolation ball for Davis. Drives right. Oh, tries to kick out to Bradley. Doesn't get there.
Nice.
A knockaway with a nice seal. Corner wide open. Shoots it. Does not get it to go after a few tips. Great offensive rebound by Cernick. Thought her girl was still in the corner, but she was not.
On that 3, there was a little bit of hesitation, and that allowed Lincoln to come up and put pressure on it.
Yeah, Ashley Hall could have made that maybe if she didn't hesitate. You always want to have confidence in your shots, or else it's probably not a great shot.
Yeah.
If you hesitate, odds are you typically miss. Davis with the isolation drive to the left. Misses it, but rebound, and she's fouled on the putback attempt. Nicholson will head back to the line for her 3rd trip already, as Natalie Rippey checks back into the game for the Warriors. Nicholson's free throw attempt. First one is up. Good. You typically don't see Post be great free throw shooters, but she's really, what's the word? I don't know, taking advantage of her trips and opportunities today. Second one up, and got it in off the bank.
I believe that makes her 6 for 6 on free throws tonight.
And there's a kick to the corner for the Warriors. Look to be having the Blue Tigers scrambling. Rippey in the corner off the backboard, gets it back. And a knockaway slows the offense down. Lincoln Prep has transitioned to a zone. Great steal there by Bradley as she brings it up the court. And hard foul there by Ayana Williams. She looks to be okay though. Just moving the ball around the perimeter right now for the Tigers. Looking to get it inside, but it looks like the Warriors have also transitioned to a zone. I'm honestly surprised more teams don't move to a zone in women's basketball. They just don't, and that is not maybe one of the teams that you do not move to a zone to, is because Lincoln Prep can shoot it with girls like Corus Davis. But in women's basketball, there's just not as many shooters as you'd see. So I'm surprised more teams don't force them to shoot with zones.
Definitely, Garrett.
Lincoln Prep speeding up St. Pius with the zone, and they get a turnover there as number 15, Ashley Hall, has the ball go out of bounds on her.
Tried to save it, but just got there a bit too late.
Davis bringing the ball up the court for the Tigers. Another thing about zone defense is it kind of open layup, and they got it. Great layup there by number 22 for the Warriors on the run out, Mia Simone. And let's take another look at that right now. Gets the ball kicked ahead. Of course, Davis tries to run down, does not get there, and layup is good. Ashley Hall now pushes the ball up the court. Finishes right there. There's 2 more points for Ashley Hall, bringing her game total to 4. And the Lincoln Prep coach, Coach Atkins, is not happy with the offensive turnovers and takes his first timeout of the game, I believe. The Pius defense there really turned the ball over in that zone, got the Tigers turning the ball over a lot, and that's one thing the zone can do is there's just not the gaps that you see when you're in man, and that's really how you have to beat a zone is by attacking the seldom gaps that you see.
And Lincoln's done that with their 3-point shooting so far, and I'd make a bet that they continue to do that.
Looks like Pius will come back in the zone defense. I wonder if Coach Atkins called that timeout to get them in a zone offense, as there's different things that can defeat different types of defenses.
That's how they got to win this game, is just keep making adjustments.
Absolutely.
Play to their strengths.
Oh, and there's the ball taken away from Anakwe with the steal. Not a Natalie Hall, there's Natalie Rippey and there's Ashley Hall. And this pass to the corner, not Lincoln Prep. St. Pius really working the Lincoln Prep defense, even though they're in the zone. That 3 off the mark. Another negative of being in zone defense, not only does it allow open 3-point looks, but it's a lot harder to box out because you don't have a man that you're following around, and so that makes it harder to rebound.
Definitely.
So with both teams in 2-3 zones, be sure to look for offensive rebounds and second chance points for the offense. There's thrown. Course Davis with the pick. He's bringing it up the court. Olivia White with great on-ball defense, slowing the break. And now she transitions over to Garden Bradley. They get back in their zone. And there's the shot. Misses. Cannot find iron as Olivia White would bring the ball back up the court for the Warriors. Tries to throw the ball up to number 10, Grace Brockman, but Bradley tips the ball out for the Tigers. It will retain as the Warriors' possession, though. Discussion here.
Refs don't agree here.
Close play, and it will be the Tigers' ball, excuse me. From my view, it looked like the right call. Probably would have been hard for it to go off of Bradley, as she is shorter than Brockman, and Brockman's arm looked to be a little higher up. Not sure what the delay there was for, but we're back into action. Bradley bringing the ball up the court here.
I believe the ref had to go into the bathroom to get the ball, Garrett.
That would make sense why there would be a delay. Hard to play without the ball.
Sure is.
Lincoln Prep really trying to find the gaps in the St. Pius defense, and they just don't seem to be there. Oh, it could have been a foul call there. And there's the double dribble. Turns the ball over. Another turnover for the Lincoln Prep offense. That's definitely not what you want to see. It's something that they typically avoid.
Yeah, they could definitely have a good gap on St. Pius if they just kept those turnovers to a minimum.
Absolutely. Good by Natalie Rippey. She's now up to 9 points on the game. That is her second three, and like we said earlier, she's one of the best shooters in this tournament. And Bradley tries to respond, does not get it. Quick shot. Coach Atkins most likely is not happy with that, as typically if you give up a three, you want to come down, take control, make sure you get a bucket back to make sure they don't get any more momentum. And Rippey in the corner again decides to pass on that three. Gets it inside, kick out, jump shot. Good! Number 10, Grace Brockman with the jumper mid-range, and those are her first points of the game to extend the Pius lead by 3.
Pius bringing back that lead they had early.
Yeah, and they really got done by getting inside and kicking out, and that's how you can defeat a 3-2 zone rather than a 2-3. 2-3, it's hard to get it inside. You kind of just want to work it around and get open looks versus a 3-2. You want to get inside, get it out to shooters.
It's good work by the coaches.
Here's another transition break for them. Olivia White up and in!
And
finishes the and one. Just at 5'2", the junior point guard finishes through and gets the layup. Let's take another look before she gets her free throw up. And finishing through the contact with the left. I shall now shoot her free throws. Up and just rims out. Good offensive rebound. Oh, and they get another offensive rebound, I believe. Yes, White tracks down the miss. I believe that ball might have hit the apparatus above the basket, so it should have technically been out of bounds, but the refs must not have seen that. Kick to the corner. Back up to the top key for White. Might try and hold for last shot here. Does not look like it. Feeling it, and there is an air ball by number 10, Grace Brockman. Gets it up to Course Davis. She's going to hold for the last shot, looks like, with just 20 seconds left in the first half. Lincoln Prep sits at a 5-point deficit after this run that the Warriors have been on in the second period. Kick to the corner, doesn't get anything. Now with 8 seconds left, they really want to get a play going, but looks like she wants a ball screen. Gets the ball almost stolen from her.
Over the shoulder.
And does not fall. Lincoln Prep does not seem happy about that. But so far, Lincoln Prep has really done, Pius has really done a great job turning the ball over, turning Lincoln Prep over on offense and just getting transition points. Now let's head back to the studio with Jack and John for a halftime report.
Welcome to your North Nation Studio Halftime. I'm John Harris alongside my partner Jack Hinkowitz. Just a few moments ago, we were watching the St. Pius Warriors taking on the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers, where they were up 25-20. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some highlights from the game thus far.
Now, this has also been a very, very close match, as we've seen both of these teams are very, very worthy contenders to win this game.
Both playing very aggressive.
Oh, easily, yes. Very much so.
We also definitely have to mention on the Lincoln College Prep side, we have Jason Nicholson.
Oh, for sure.
She's definitely leading part of her team, and for you on the St. Pius side.
I would say so. Ashley Hall, for us, she's looking very, very good for St. Pius there. But as you can tell, this is a very heated game. Both teams are showing to be very aggressive, not only on offense, but also on defense. I mean, they're making shots, they're going layups. Just aggressive is the word of the game, folks.
Playing as a team.
Oh, easily, yes. Teamwork and aggression, perfect. It's a perfect combination. It really is. Now, let's send it on over to a quick break.
KC Pet Project has such a phenomenal adoption program. It was just important for us to go there. The care that they gave us and the instructions and the information, they were all just so kind to us. KC Pet Project is just so full with furry family members who need homes.
Adopting an animal from your local shelter will change your life and their life.
Adopt a new pet for just $25 at KC Pet Project from June 27th to July 6th at all 3 of our metro locations. For more information, visit kcpetproject.org.
This year, all we want for Christmas is a warm meal for every hungry child, a bed for every homeless family, and blessings for every soul who helps us make this dream come true.
Welcome back. Now we're going to talk about some players to watch. On St. Pius' side, Ashley Hall, as we mentioned earlier, number 15, the 5'8", 10th grade guard, only has 4 points this game, but she is proving to be a very, very worthy teammate, helping out her team to get baskets and leading them to the victory in this game.
Most definitely. And for the player for a player to watch for Lincoln Prep, we have number 34, Jason Nicholson. She's definitely been helping her team a lot get a lead with 7 points scored for her.
Yes.
She's definitely been a key player on her team so far.
I'm sure we will see once again lots of great action in the second half. Now let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Creating innovative professional sports content to entertain and thrill our community. Creating a professional broadcast environment for tomorrow's television professionals. And professional service for our district partners and its stakeholders. Niles Media Group. Excellence today, innovation tomorrow. Exceptional service always.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Now let's review the keys to victory for each team. For the St. Pius Warriors, they wanted to be physical, play aggressive, and take shots when open. Very, very straightforward. Very crucial to win the game for sure.
And keys for the Blue Tigers: focus on the game. Underclassmen definitely have to step up and dominate in the paints.
I really think that we have seen a lot of upperclassmen stepping up for the Tigers for sure. They are looking like a very, very solid team right now. Personally, I think this game could still go any way. It's not really. There's not
25
really
to 20 is a little too close to tell.
It's a very low scoring game for sure.
Most definitely.
All right, now let's throw it back on court side to Garrett and Ryan.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This agency does a couple things. So the first thing, and I think the primary thing that people think about, is we build tiny homes. But once those homes are built and the veterans come in to live in these homes, in this community, what next? So the goal is to get them permanent housing ready.
My name is Brian Meyer. I am a co-founder and the Chief Legal Officer for Veterans Community Project.
Chris Stout, CEO, co-founder.
My name is Brandon Wayne Mixon. I'm a co-founder / Chief Project Officer at Veterans Community Project.
My name is Josh Henges, and I'm the Clinical Services Director here at Veterans Community Project.
Believe it or not, all of us co-founders actually met from having different paths. We're all military guys.
We were able to kind of rally together and say, let's create a place that's designed to say yes. And so that's what we did. We came together and created VCP.
The idea for Veterans Community Project really, honestly, it's still an evolving idea. I can't say it's a completed idea, but the basis of it was myself, the other co-founders, we're all kind of working with the homeless population, homeless veteran population, different capacities.
What's very unique about us is we're one of the first nonprofits in the United States that helps any veteran. I don't care if you served a day in the military, 30 years in the military, honorably discharged, dishonorably discharged, you're still a veteran to us.
We wanted people to say, Well, I took an oath to defend our country. Well, that's good enough for us. We're going to help you. So that's what we do.
So the goal with any homeless agency, and if this isn't their goal, they shouldn't be working with the homeless. The goal should be to get them permanently housed. People don't become homeless because they lost a paycheck. They become homeless because over time, they begin to isolate themselves.
We ended with the tiny house model for really a number of reasons.
When they come in, they're in survival mode. Survival mode, you are hyper vigilant. And the houses are just so perfectly designed to incorporate trauma. It's honestly, it's a trauma-informed house. Their bed, the way they sleep, they're facing the door, which is the only way in and out. The walls there don't have windows. The bathroom doesn't have a window. Windows are there on the side and up front. They can see everything coming in, and they got a wall right here. They feel safe and secure.
As far as the transformation that I've seen with some of the residents, it's been pretty moving. One, on an emotional standpoint, just being taken back, but also to see, I've seen many residents that come in very guarded.
And you start seeing them slowly get out of that shell. The shades start to come up. They leave their door open. They start hanging out front. They start hanging out as a community. It's incredible.
When we started this, I thought I'd spend most of my day like working with the veterans. So I transitioned to more running the business. I spend most of my day like raising funds, creating partners. Partners like Atlas allow me to focus more on serving the people.
We could not do what we're doing without partnerships.
The partnership with Atlas has just been huge for us. And that's just awesome, seeing these guys, not just from a business standpoint, but from an emotional and personal standpoint, getting involved with us.
And you see all of our partners come in, and they're the ones that really do the heavy lifting for us. We just provide that avenue for them to give back to veterans, and the response has been overwhelming at times in a good way.
You're able to
And welcome back to Liberty North Invitational Basketball Tournament, here where the St. Pius Lady Warriors are taking on the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers. In the first half, the Warriors outscored the Tigers 25-20, led by Natalie Rippey, who has 9 points for the Warriors. Ryan, what do the Warriors need to continue to do in order to continue upon their lead?
They just need to keep being physical and driving to the net and getting those good opportunities and capitalizing on them.
Absolutely, and they definitely want to look to force the Tigers into more turnovers like they did towards the end of the first half there. And the Tigers, they really need to be able to defend man-to-man, because the zone just did not seem to work. And there's a travel call on number 5, Kate Parrish, and that will turn the ball over back to the Tigers' possession.
Yeah, I think Lincoln's just got too many shooters for that zone defense to work out for him.
And the Warriors elect to stay in their zone defense, and that really is what caused a lot of turnovers towards the end of the first half. There's a shot by number 5 for the Blue Tigers. Delia Pippin, excuse me. And there's run down the court score for the Warriors. Number 22, Mia Simone with the lay-in. That extends the Warriors' lead to 7 points. Of course, Davis with the three-pointer. Just rims out. Rebound number 15, Ashley Hall. Kicks it up to Olivia White, the 5'2" junior point guard. Blow by and layup, good. Number 22, Mia Simone with 4 quick points coming out of halftime. Coach Atkin for the Tigers does not look happy.
Really trying to put some fire in his team, trying to get some scoring going again.
And they really need to be patient and get a great look here. It's really been hard because St. Pius has played such great zone defense, not allowing anything easy for the Tigers.
Number 1, Ashanae Williams.
Ashanae Williams will check back in for number 10, Amani Im. Bradley will throw the ball into Davis. Ayana Williams checking in, excuse us. And they get something and kick right back out. Of course, Davis trying to make something happen for her team. Kicks to the corner. And there's Olivia White just too short. Bradley gets shot up. No. Another offensive rebound for the Tigers. And that is something that you give up when you play a zone, is you give up a lot of offensive rebounds because you don't have someone right next to you to box out. Of course, Davis may have gotten fouled there, kicks out to the corner. Bradley gets the ball up top and over to Davis on the wing, looking inside, kicks to the other side, and Bradley, just too long of a pass for her to get the shot up. Great closeout by number 15, Ashley Hall. And on the floor, jump ball. Great hustle by Olivia White, as well as number 34 for the Tigers, Josiah Nicholson. Throw into Davis. Crossover screen. Kicks to Bradley for the shot. Money! There's the first points for the Tigers out of halftime. And Bradley with her first 3 ball of the game, getting her to 7 points. Let's take another look at that jumper. And this is really what the Tigers want with St. Pius in the zone defense, is they want those 3-point looks and they need them to fall. There's another jump ball call and Pius will retain possession. They will have it baseline, and as the ball is thrown in, inbounds to Rippey. Yep. And tipped out of bounds by the Tigers, back baseline for the Warriors. Rippey goes, tracks it down. White comes, gets it. Denied by Bradley. Way to get open by White. And this screen and roll. Good defense there by the Tigers. Steps out of bounds, and that will be the Tigers' ball.
Lincoln's really keeping pressure on White here.
Absolutely, and that's what they kind of need to, as she did break them down in the first half, including an and one layup. And Bradley steps right up, shoots, misses. They get their own offensive board. Davis now with the ball. Floater. Yes, sir, with the money shot, bringing her to 9 points on the night. And cutting the lead down to just 4. Pius coach Daniels wants a timeout and to talk over their defense. Let's take another look at that score. And here Davis fights through contact, gets the floater, and rolls in. She really want to see her get it going for Lincoln Prep here in the second half. She only had 7 points in the first half. That just isn't what we are used to seeing out of either her or Bradley. Bradley, who only had 4 in the first half. Those are typically their 2 leading scorers. Had a lot of points on Monday night for them. They really need to get going if the Tigers want a shot at winning this game.
Garrick, what do you think Pius has to do to stop this scoring run that Prep's been on?
I think Pius is doing a good job right now, just staying in their zone, not letting them get anything easy inside, making them make shots, and putting pressure on those 2 specifically. Here Pius trying to get something going. Good defense by Lincoln Prep, and they get the jump ball. That's the 3rd jump ball of this half, and that one will go to Lincoln Prep. Davis brings the ball up the court. Oh, and Olivia White is tying her shoe. That is not a good idea. On defense, you do not get a timeout for that. On offense, you will, but not defensively. There's a shot by number 5, Delia Pippins. Offensive rebound. White almost gets there, puts pressure on as the Tigers reset their offense. Wide open layup. Oh, and it rims out. And it will go to the Warriors. Great
make those shots.
That is exactly what you want to do. And getting behind the zone, that gives you open looks they just aren't expecting. They aren't able to see who's behind them. So when that middle person has to come up to guard the high post, you can sneak in right behind them and get a wide open layup. You just have to convert those. Lincoln Prep putting pressure on Inakwe, not letting the ball get to her hands. Ooh, could have been a push off there. Rippey trying to post up, gets it into her. Kick out. One more. Oh, pump fake. Now's the shot, and money it is for Adana Inakwe, her first points of the game. Let's take a look here. Rippey gets the kick out. Uchana Inakwe kicks to her sister, who makes the shot after the pump fake. Of course, Davis kicks out. Jump shot. Missed. And going the other way. That's a foul on, I'm assuming, Nicholson. Yes, it is on Nicholson. That is her third foul. Not something you want to see. You don't want your starters in foul trouble this early in the game. Even though it is the third quarter, 3 fouls is a lot to play with. Now you can only foul one more time the rest of the game.
Definitely going to want them in to finish out that fourth quarter strong.
Absolutely. There's a look inside to Rippey. She pulls it back out. Wants to take Davis one-on-one. And there's a great pump fake layup. Misses Ashley Hall. And there's an over the back. Oh! Little words exchanged there from Inakwe and Bradley. Inakwe called for the over the back, and that will give the Tigers possession. Bradley brings the ball up to court. Pius staying in the zone, not giving up anything easy.
There's a 3. Bounces off.
And tipped out of bounds by Pius. Oh. Yep. And it will be the Tigers' ball. Hall checks out as number 25, Anna Cernick, checks back into the game for the Warriors. Kick up to Davis. Ball at the top of the key, kicks to the corner.
Another 3.
And another 3, and there it is. Drains. Delia Pippin finally gets one to fall. Her first points of the game. Really important to get those 3-point shots going. And let's take a look at that one again. Great shot here, kicks to the corner. Of course, Davis finds the open shooter, and she knocks it down. And now push ahead in transition. Bradley with the right hand. Oh, and just too far under the rim. Then called for a foul after she tries to get the ball back.
Not happy about that one.
No. And the Warriors will get the ball back. Very fortunate there. And Lincoln Prep has honestly missed a few open layups, and with the game being just 3 points, that's a big deal. Like, every point matters. Warriors trying to get something going here. Prep smothering with the defense. And there's another foul. Oh, is that on Bradley as well? Is that going to be on number 20 or 34, Nicholson? Looks to be on Bradley. That is her third. Probably more fortunate for the Tigers that's on her than Nicholson, as that would be Nicholson's fourth. Both of them now with 3, though.
For the Tigers.
And there's a bucket. Nothing but net for Simone. She has 7 points now for the Warriors, only behind Rippey, who has 9. Second free throw up and good. Nothing but net on both free throws, as that extends the lead back to 5 for the Warriors. Tigers kick ahead to Bradley. Davis cuts through as Pippin comes up. Kick to Davis on the wing. Back to Bradley at the top of the key. Inside, back out. Davis with the 3 ball. Just short. Good offensive rebound. And Nicholson gets fouled on the putback attempt. Let's check out an interview with Coach Daniels of St. Pius.
What can your team do to improve in the next half?
I think we need to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Second half, definitely. We had way too many turnovers in the first half, so if we could do that, it'd be a lot better, I think.
Awesome.
And after the first free throw misses, here comes the second attempt by Nicholson. She has 7 points on the night, and just a sophomore, she will definitely be here at Lincoln Prep and be a force for them for the following years. Misses both there, though. Bringing it up the court now for Lincoln Prep is Anakwe. Look to be run a play for Rippey to get at the top of the key. Don't get it to her. Might be close to a 5 count here. Gets the ball off beforehand. Look to post up. Good driving line. And with the right hand finish by number 22, Mia Simone again. That gets her to double digits, the highest score of the game right now. Pius still in the smothering 2-3 zone. Has not allowed easy buckets with it. We are now at just 5 seconds left of the third quarter. Davis kick inside. They're trying to get a shot off. There's a 3, and Pippin air balls to end the quarter. We will go to the fourth quarter with Pius up by 7 with a score of 35-28.
35-28.
Now let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The foundation helped me.
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 The Learning Enrichment Grant from the Liberty Education Foundation helped us do water quality testing for Liberty Creek water and the water analysis.
And welcome back to the fourth quarter of the St. Pius versus Lincoln Prep basketball game of the second round of the Liberty North Invitational Tournament. This game is the semifinal matchup, and the winner of this will be going on to face Kearney for the championship, as the loser will face, I believe, Central in the third place game. Inbound to Olivia White, gets stolen by Bradley, goes up, finish, and one! Exactly the way that Lincoln Prep wanted to start the fourth quarter. Get an easy layup and get a foul here. Let's take another look at that as Bradley rips it away to start the quarter. Just a careless pass by Pius. Ashley Hall just got to come back to the ball and get it. Can't throw careless passes like that and give up 2 points here in such a close game. White brings the ball up the court. Kicks to Hall on the wing. Drives baseline. Doesn't get anything to go. Kicks back out. Pius is really playing together, and there's a 3 ball by Simone, and she's now at 13 points for the game. Great shot by Simone. Let's take another look at that. A great response to the layup that Lincoln Prep just got. There's a great inside-out kick, and Simone set for the shot. Money. There, the Tigers just had a turnover, dead ball turnover, so it must have been a foul, and White will bring the ball up the court. Rippey now with the ball in the slot, brings it to the top of the key. Oh, look at the post. Simone finishes through contact. Another 2 points for Simone. She's now at 15 for the game.
They now got a double-digit lead here, Garrett.
They're now up by 10, and Lincoln Prep really needs a great possession here. There's a tip by Simone. Lincoln Prep really needs a great possession here and make sure to get a wide open look, whether it be a 3 or a layup. And that is legal there. That's not a backcourt. You can inbound the ball back into the backcourt. Great pressure by Olivia White, as she has all game. There's a shot by Pippin, just long, excuse me. Hall tries to handle the ball, gets it to White as she brings it up the court. Rippey with the ball in the slot, brings it up. Looks like a similar play they just ran. Hit the next option, and Ashley Hall just misses his jump shot. Bradley brings the ball up the court, tried to push. and gets the layup. Does not get it to fall. They're going to call a block there on number 5, Kate Parrish. Bradley will go back to the line. Ryan, I'm not sure about that call.
Yeah, I don't know on that one, Garrett.
Seemed Parrish had her feet set, but the call happened, and Bradley will have a chance for 2 at the line. Really need to convert these here, as they need a response after Pius just went up 10. And the first one falls for Bradley.
Garrett, what does Lincoln Prep have to do to really get this game back into grasp?
I mean, I think they really need to be more aggressive offensively and not let Pius just run through their offense. They really haven't gotten great looks. They've gotten open threes, but not by Course Davis and Bradley, who are the 2 that they really want shooting the ball.
Definitely.
They've honestly been playing good defense. Pius has just still somehow gotten the looks they've wanted. Oh, and is that the 5 count? No, they call a timeout. Pius gets the timeout before the 5 count, and they will have the ball on sideline once we come back from the timeout. And really what you want to see Lincoln Prep do is exactly what they did there. Play aggressive, but at the same time, don't foul, because you already are in foul trouble. Bradley with 2, Davis with Bradley with 3, Davis with 2, and Nicholson with 3. Those are 3 of your main players and your top 3 scorers right now, and they're all in foul trouble. You do not want that.
I definitely want to keep those key players in the game in this 4th quarter.
What did you say? No. Yeah, sorry. But they really need to get stuff going offensively too, because their shots just are not falling. They need to make sure to get inside of that zone of St. Pius. They're really not attacking, and that's something they need to make sure they do. But attacking is very hard, as Olivia White is putting pressure on the ball, so they might want to try to go in from the right side and drive into the middle instead, where Olivia White is not.
Definitely good. Lincoln has to kind of push the pace a little bit here and, take control of this game.
Absolutely. Inbound here by Simone. Gets it in. Gets it to Ripley. And does not get it to fall. Lincoln Prep. 7. And Olivia White with the steal. Sounded like a jam finger. And Simone with the layup. Misses the wide open layup. Good contest there by Pippin to make sure it wasn't a wide open. Bradley was wide open, but Nicholson just did not seem to see her. Nicholson with the ball on the wing now. Gets to Bradley, kicks it, corner, Davis. Back to Pippin. Oh, could have had a good look. Blocked by Olivia White. The 5'2" junior point guard gets the block. Bringing the ball up the court, gets it to offense. Ripley now top of the key. They've ran a similar play here. They're going to look for the post up and now come back off the down screen. This is kind of their motion offense. It's really just flex. You just cross screen in the down screen. Should have been an open look there, but it would have been called a offensive screen, moving screen either way, as Olivia White was moving. Now turn the ball over for the Tigers, and they kind of forget to inbounds the ball. Someone's got to come get it. Bradley not pleased as she gets the ball back. Lincoln Prep seems to get more of what they want in this offense, but at the same time, Pius is still speeding them up and not letting them get wide open looks. That's what you want right there, attack and kick. Pius just jumps in the passing lane and doesn't allow the open shot. Goes baseline, Ashley Hall with the and one. That brings her to 6 points on the night, and she will go to the free throw line to try and extend upon the 11-point lead. And that is number 1, Yana Williams' second foul of the night. some discussion here as Ashley Hall shoots her free throw. Up and good.
Bounces around.
Bradley brings the ball up the court. You really need something here. Lincoln Prep does as they're down by 12. They do not need a quick shot. They need a really, really good offensive possession and make sure they score. Cannot come away empty. Really just going around the perimeter with the ball right now, not attacking. Need to try and get it into Nicholson.
Just trying to find an open opportunity or a shot.
Oh, and it's timeout by Lincoln Prep. And Lincoln Prep's coach Atkins definitely saw, I think, what we were seeing, and that they just need to get something going downhill. Right now they're going backwards, they're going sideways, they're not attacking. They're not penetrating the defense, which is you have to in order to get the open looks that they want.
Definitely just need to drive into the paint and score here.
And that's really been kind of something consistent for them throughout the game, is they haven't been able to get in there, and that's what has been successful for Pius in their 2-3 defense, and that's why they've stayed in it.
Definitely, Derek.
And right now, Pius has to just be saying, all right, keep doing what we're doing. Keep attacking offensively. Don't let up. You guys have a commanding 12-point lead. You have the momentum. Just make sure Lincoln Prep doesn't get anything easy, and make sure we are taking care of the ball offensively, not letting them get easy runouts and layups.
What adjustments can Lincoln Prep make here, Derek?
I think they just need to attack downhill, and defensively, they're doing good. It's just St. Pius is going through their offense and tiring them out. I think the depth of Lincoln Prep, or lack thereof, has really kind of cost them in this, as they've only had 7 players, it seems like, have played, and a lot of them have been in foul trouble. There's a shot missed by Davis. Not happy. And that is not what they wanted coming out of the timeout. Rippey gets the ball in the slot. Pressured by Davis. Needs to be careful not to draw her 3rd foul of the game. And Simone open, does not shoot. Probably a wise decision. Here's the flex action, gets the down screen. There's the cross screen to Rippey and does not get the shot off. Blocked by Bradley. And the Warriors will have it baseline out of bounds. Simone inbounds. Cross screen. Rippey tries to post up, down screen, and not a smart pass there. Not taking care of the basketball like we said the Warriors need to make sure to do. Not sure why Davis hesitated there. She definitely could have at least pushed and put pressure on the Warriors defense. Bradley attacks middle, gets the foul. Coach Atkins letting Davis know he wants her pushing and attacking the Warriors defense.
They just need to look to open up this zone defense. Just try to drive in and score here.
Absolutely. There's a ball screen, which can't help with that. And Davis for 3, misses. Oh. Nicholson with the rebound, misses as well. Great contest by White.
3rd shot.
3rd shot, misses.
Oh, no.
They get another offensive rebound, but turn it over as Ashley Hall comes away to steal.
That does not help when you are down 12.
Absolutely not. And with just 2:20 left in the ballgame, they need to value every possession and come away with points.
Lincoln Prep's going to need something big here to come back.
Absolutely, and here comes the flex action again. Really tough to guard. Down screen, cross screen, down screen. And there's a layup. Ashley Hall just misses left hand, fights for the rebound, jump ball, and that will go. The arrow will give it to the Tigers. Davis brings the ball up court. Tries to attack middle. Rippey right there, and Olivia White with the steal. Spins, kicks to Simone. Gets the ball taken from her, but it will maintain possession for the Warriors. Really need a smart and pass here, value the ball, unlike what they did last time, just kind of giving the ball to Lincoln Prep. Try to throw it here. Foul on Corliss Davis, I believe. Yes, and that will be her 3rd foul. that means the top 3 scorers for Lincoln Prep all have 3 fouls.
Very aggressive, pulling on the jersey over there.
Absolutely, and that might be troublesome for them as they foul down the stretch. And Rippey gets the layup to go, extends the lead to 14 as that gets her to double digits with 11 points tonight. Lincoln Prep really needs something going here, or they're not going to advance to the championship. Oh, great screen by Nicholson. Bradley loses the ball. Sloppy ball right there, and I think the ball will go to the Warriors. Sloppy basketball on both sides.
Tonight for Lincoln, it's just seemed like it's been turnover after turnover after turnover, and it's really gashed them.
Absolutely, either a turnover or a bad shot, and that's not what you need down 14. But also give credit to St. Pius's defense as they've pressured them into those turnovers.
Definitely.
Olivia White trying to break down Bradley. Kicks it. Now Pippin pressuring Simone. Crowds on both sides complaining here. One calling for a foul, one calling for a 5 count. Good cut by Simone, misses her though. Hall now with the ball on the wing. Kicks it to White, tracks it down. St. Pius being really smart here, being patient. Up 14 with 50 seconds left. They are going to win this ball game despite a miracle. Ashley Hall now with the ball. They're just holding in. There's the foul call on number 5, Pippin. 6th foul of the game. They will not yet be in the bonus, but one more will get them to there. With 41 seconds left, this game's all but over, and I mean, Pius really came out here and impressed us. Like, I did not expect them to win this game, and they have just dominated Lincoln Prep, shutting down both Davis and Bradley. Kicks back to White, brings it back out. Kate Parrish wide open in the corner, and there's the foul call on Bradley. She'll head to the line for a 1-and-1.
Foul call by number 2.
A little bit of chatter from the refs to the fan section up there.
Absolutely. Refs been, the crowd has been talking to him all game. And Olivia White makes the first. She will have a second. I don't think she realized that. Now she does.
Lincoln Prep maybe tried to fool the refs a little bit there.
Here comes her second shot. And does not get that one to fall. And there's another turnover for Lincoln Prep. Kind of the story of the game.
Lincoln Prep needs a point a second at this point.
And that will be the end of the game as the Lincoln Prep Warriors fall to the the Lincoln Prep Tigers rather fall to the St. Pius Warriors as a final score of 46-31. Really what's the word? Not the performance the Tigers were looking for here. And as the Warriors will advance to play Kearney in the championship round, while the Tigers will fall and play Central for the 3rd place game. As always, I'm Garrett Lynn.
And I'm Ryan Hedgepeth. Now let's head into the studio for our post-game show.
And welcome back to the studio for your 4th and final post-game show. I'm Jack Hankowitz here alongside my partner John Harris. Our 4th and final game of the night just came to a close with the St. Pius Warriors, beating the Lincoln Prep Blue Tigers 46-31.
That's right, Jack, and let's go take ahead and look at some of those highlights from tonight's game.
What a game this was. It was a lot closer at the half, I do believe. But then at the end, St. Pius really did pull ahead and take this one.
St. Pius was just able to pull ahead, like you said before. Like, they've just been dominating this whole entire game after halftime, of course, but they've just definitely taken off and really ran with it.
They were very aggressive, both with the boards and making really good jump shots. For the most part, like we said, it was very, very close, for sure.
And jumping right back in with tonight's player of the game, we have
Mia Simone, number 22, the 5'2" 5'9", 11th grade guard. She had 15 points on the night and helped lead her team to victory for sure. I think she did a very good job.
She was definitely a pinnacle for the team. She definitely, like you said, led the team into victory with a winning score.
And now a recap of all the games. First, we had Raytown beating Shawnee Mission South 51-43. We had Park Hill beating Liberty North High School 51-47, and we had Kearney beat St. Joe Central 38-35. And that concludes our fourth and final post-game show of the evening. Make sure to stay tuned tomorrow as we will be back with the boys. For now, we'll see you tomorrow. Signing out.
Catch you on the north side.